What's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Just Talk About. I'm your host, Tony Lopez, and alongside me, I think on this side, is Jeff Burtis. Jeff, what's up, brother?
What's cracking?
It's Wednesday afternoon. A lot of things have happened in the world of sports and entertainment.
I'm a little bit. I usually be asleep during this time.
Yeah, usually he's asleep during this time, but we try to make time every Wednesday around this time to, talk to you guys about everything going on in the world right now. And to start, we're going to start with sad times at TCU. The TCU Horned Frogs got their ass mollywopped by the Georgia Bulldogs 65-7 in the national championship game in Los Angeles, California, where they were having rain inside somehow. That's how sad of a game it was. It wasn't great. It wasn't great.
But let's just get this out the way. Georgia just showed the gap between TCU and Georgia is astronaut. The gap between the level of talent is so astronomically different from school to school. This literally proves why the SEC is just different from any other conference. The only conference that can come even remotely close is the Big Ten, because Ohio State gave them a fight. But literally, that Big 12, that three-man rush defense, it may work in the Big 12, but it's not gonna cut out for the SEC. There's enough reason why SEC, Georgia, and Alabama have so much recruitment. How many one and dones go straight from the college football to the NFL and have successful NFL careers? You don't hear that many from TCU. The only one that I remember is Hughes and Andy Dalton, but we ain't talking about Andy Dalton right now. So
yeah,
literally,
it's definitely one of those things where, at least for TCU and other conferences besides the SEC, it's like, how do you compete with these? How do you compete with the Giants? How do you compete with the alpha dogs? Because look, even Nick Saban was caught off guard when people were saying Georgia is the next Alabama. Nick Saban was there on the ESPN pregame show. David Pollack said it to his face. These guys are the future. Like, no matter what kind of recruiting that they do, Kirby Smart is doing something right, and the motivation is getting into his kids, and they're believing it. Think about this. They said that the players were thinking, people were saying that they were going to be 5-7 and 6-6 on the year. Who the hell was saying that? Who in their right mind was saying that Georgia was going 6-6 on the year? Georgia has no competition. And at this point, I've seen their schedule for next season. They're not going to lose a game. They're not going to lose a game. Garrett, look, brother, hey,
we have to
talk about it, Garrett. You know that. Look, they're not losing a game next year until they get to the fucking playoff because their schedule is so goddamn easy. They're not there. They're not playing LSU. They're not playing Bama. I checked their schedule. Their hardest game on their schedule next season is Florida.
Wow.
So please. So if you see them in the college football playoff, just know they're untested. And if anybody says that they're still not going to be a good team, they're proving it by beating these big teams. Well, TCU, that's a miracle story.
No one expected TCU to get this far, but why? Garrett, we don't make this.
We don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, Garrett.
Good question.
I mean, look at TCU. Their schedule's great. Hell, they're starting the season against freaking Colorado and Dion and company, who that's a whole rebuild. It's 2 years in a row. They're starting against Colorado. Last year was the wash game. This year, it's actually going to be competitive, and I want to go. I want to go to that game. Damn it, I want to go to that game. And if anybody wants to go with me, I'm going.
I see.
And also the answer to your question, why aren't they playing Bama? Conference games. They split it into East and West. Alabama just happens to be in the West. Georgia is in the East. That's why they're not playing. I hate the way they do the divisions, but it's going to change, and it's going to change soon when Texas and OU join that conference. Like, Jeff, I'm right. You know I'm right too.
Texas and OU have got to prove it to me.
No, but I'm saying the way the conferences are set up, that's why that's. But let's talk about what the future holds for some of these guys. I want to talk in particular the two main guys, Max Duggan and Stetson Bennett.
They're going to the draft. Stetson Bennett, I hear the people criticize his age and
his age and his size. Honestly, it's his age and his size.
The problem
he's
with
a
Max
small.
Duggan,
yeah,
he reminds me too much of Tim Tebow and Taysom Hill. He's too
My issue with Max Duggan, I do believe he could be a second or third round pick. Okay, but here's the thing: with Max, it's his inner
on site with Stinson.
He's like, we gonna fight. We gonna fight. With Max, it's literally, is he gonna be able to stay healthy and stay upright the whole time? If that makes any sense. But also in that case, Stetson Bennett is 25 years old. He's smaller than average. I don't think he gets drafted the first 2 days of the draft. If he gets drafted at all, it's going to be very, very late in the draft, in my opinion. I don't see him being a guy. Now, some of the other players for both teams are going to be highly drafted prospects.
That tight end I'm looking at
for Georgia. Also, you have Johnston, the receiver. For TCU, he's going to be Quentin Johnston's going to be a top 10 pick.
Top 10, huh?
Top 10.
Let's see.
Detroit, legit. Detroit. No, I just hope I don't see a receiver go first overall.
I mean, you got the Bears at the first round. Bears in first round. Texans. Texans. They need a quarterback. Cardinals. Maybe. Colts. Cards maybe. But honestly, any team that needs a receiver will probably try to pick him up. I think he's that good. I think he is a number one. For the record, you have the Bears, Texans, Cardinals, Colts, Seahawks, Lions, Raiders, Falcons, Panthers, Eagles in top 10.
Okay.
Those Eagles are your top 10.
The Eagles picks from from the Saints, right?
It's from New Orleans, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The Seattle pick is from Denver, and the Lions pick is from the Rams.
Okay. Let's also talk about how hard that was for everybody to watch. I know Georgia fans were elated at what happened, but you're putting on a game and it's a blowout like that, and you have it on national television. It's hard to stay watching the game.
Like, literally, some people were watching that game literally for one reason: the Ant-Man trailer. That's literally some of the people that don't even.
I don't even care about that. Like, look, after a certain point in the game, if it's halftime and you see 45-7, I'm not turning that game back on. The only reason I turned it back on was I was coming in here and watching with you guys.
And literally shot yourself to drunkenness.
Yeah, which was well deserved. I needed that. Now, Like what else? How else was I supposed to watch that game? It was impossible to watch that game in a normal circumstance. I'm sorry to everybody who thinks you can watch that game in a normal circumstance. You can't. It's hard to watch, especially with the team in the lead takes out all of their starters in the national championship game at the end of the third quarter.
That was the most painful national championship game to watch since Notre Dame and Bam.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. These fools were eating on the sideline. They went and grabbed food and came back on the sideline and were eating on the sideline. Absolute disrespect. Oh my God. But
they kicked TCU's ass. Let's just get that.
They did. They did. Now we really don't have to talk about this anymore.
We finally got it out of our system. Thank goodness.
Now let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about the last.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Let's talk about the last week of the NFL season. Let's talk about how certain teams got in, certain teams didn't get in. But I want to get on the Aaron Rodgers ass. I do. Play that sound one more time, Jeff. Play that sound one more time.
What?
You done messed up, Aaron.
Exactly. You done messed up, Aaron. Look, you think that we can blame anybody else but him in this situation?
The three people that are also, you could also comment anytime. Just comment anytime about NFL.
And I'm asking you, Jeff. Do you think we can blame anybody else in this situation for the Packers not making the playoffs but Aaron Rodgers? Answer the question.
Comment.
Answer the question.
It's all on him.
This situation, you blew it. You signed this much money for a contract. You decided that you were going to go out and not need to sign big receivers. You don't need to bring in Devontae Adams. Your coach has not been the issue. He's been doing everything that he possibly can to compensate for your demanding ass.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a second. We will get to that in a second.
Yes.
But Aaron Rodgers is fully to blame for the Packers not making the playoffs, for playing subpar football when you're a 4-time NFL MVP. I don't give a shit what your age is. You got paid this much money to be at the top of your game this late in the season, and you're supposed to be going out and doing the best thing that you can do. Exactly. Aaron Rodgers. No, you don't get no championship belt no more. Fuck you, Rodgers. Look, this is why either
that title's been stripped from him.
I do not believe we will see Aaron Rodgers in a Green Bay Packers uniform next season. Either he's retiring or he will end up with another organization. One of the two.
To be fair, the Green Bay Packers organization has done. They literally haven't drafted a first round wide receiver at all for him. His best receiver, Devontae Adams, they let him walk, and literally, Aaron Rodgers, you didn't have set time in your day to set up chemistry with your receivers you had.
Look, Watson literally started slow, and towards the end of the season, started looking better. But then, what the biggest issue for me was one, that two, you criticized your guys without actually going out and actually working with your guys to make them feel welcome and more comfortable in the situation. But besides the point, Detroit knocked them out of the playoffs. Jamal Williams is the nerd the NFL needs right now. And I wish they would have gotten into the playoffs, but damn it. Thank you, Jamal. We will see you guys in the playoffs next year for sure.
Final thing I want to say about Detroit is Detroit. I thought they would make the playoffs this year. I'm guaranteeing they make the playoffs next year. I'm guaranteeing. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing in Detroit. They got a coach that the players will play their asses off for him. And Dan Campbell. They got good coach, good stud wide receiver, stud running game. Oh, like the front seven needs a little bit of work on both sides of the football. But going into this draft, I remember they had like a top 10 pick. I'm very curious to see where they go. I would like to see them maybe go secondary maybe just work on the secondary for a bit, or the defensive line a little bit more, or hell,
I would love that. I would love that too. I would love to see that because I feel like they do have a number one corner back over there. They just do need to get a little bit of help with them.
Yes.
I feel like there's just certain spots that need to get fixed, and all together they need to work on that. But let's get
to Garrett right
now.
Garrett, Tua is out. Thoughts? I don't think he should ever play in the NFL again. I feel like this is getting.
Whoa! No, absolutely disagree. If you take care of yourself properly, then you should be allowed to play. I don't care about that's strong. Look, I feel like if you go through the right steps to get back on the field, then you deserve the right to get back on the field. Now, my whole thing is, listen, we know he wasn't going to be ready for this game. We know he wasn't going to be ready for this game.
Yeah.
I just
in the aspect of the game, Miami has no chance. No chance of beating Buffalo.
No chance of beating Buffalo. That's going to be a fun game to watch, Jeff. We're going to actually be watching that live on Sunday. Thank God that's on Sunday because I did not want to watch a Jaguars-Chargers game on Sunday. No offense to the Jaguars. No offense to the Chargers. I just didn't want to see that game on Sunday. I'm sorry. I didn't.
I mean, what was the other game? Do you want to see Seahawks and 49ers on Sunday?
I would much rather see that. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be a high-scoring, competitive game. I genuinely think that. But when it comes to Tua, let's just wait to see what happens. Dodgeball, precision passing, what?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
What in the actual fuck? We'll talk about that in a little while. But the playoffs, Jeff, are you able to pull up my playoff predictions that I sent you?
Give me a second.
Because I can officially put up my playoff predictions, and I feel very strongly about these to the point where
on record here on our live stream. So
mine are too. I just wanted to make sure I had it in written form because even in a drunken stoop during the college football playoff, I was like, I think this is going to happen. But here's the thing. I remember exactly what I said, and I wrote it down.
You mean this?
Yes, that. Yes, there's a lot of scribble on it. Zoom in on that bitch. Just zoom in slightly. Actually, you know what? Don't even zoom in. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it.
Oh,
go back in there. Oh, no. Everybody can see it. All right. So, Jeff, we're going to start with the AFC. We're going to start with the match that we were just talking about. I said Cincinnati. I said Cincinnati in July, and I'll say Cincinnati now. I still believe Cincinnati's going to win. I'm sorry, Garrett. I can't go with the Bills. But I do believe Buffalo will beat Miami this weekend. Handily.
Yeah, we agree on that.
I believe that the Cincinnati Bengals will beat the Baltimore Ravens easily.
With or without Lamar Jackson.
Either way. I think both ways. Mm-hmm. Now, I think Trevor Lawrence and Duval Jaguars. I thought you were no. You would be
Garrett,
dead wrong.
Garrett, he's the most reasonable Cowboy fan I know.
I
didn't see that.
Yeah, man. Look, I don't see the Cowboys get to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Until they prove to me otherwise that I could be comfortable making that pick on them going to the Super Bowl, I will not pick the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. I'm even wearing a Cowboys hat. And I'm still not going to choose my Dallas Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. I have the Giants, the Niners, and the Cowboys winning their first round matchups.
And you said no. Garrett, for the record, his preseason pick to go to the Super Bowl was the Buccaneers.
I
Your preseason
my preseason pick was But here's the thing. My preseason pick was Bengals. I got that same image. Hey, what's up, bro? What is it? I had Bucks, Cincinnati in the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year.
And now his bias is kicking in with Reagan.
Hey, man. Hey, look, I understand nobody likes
this is preseason.
This is preseason. I was thinking the Bucks were going to play a lot better. Clearly,
I think I had the Packers and like the Chiefs or the Bills in the Super Bowl.
You probably have. I think it probably was the Bills, but at the same time, Jeff, look at my picks. I say Cincinnati and San Francisco playing a game in Glendale, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't see it any other way. I'm sorry. I have
Buffalo KC. I have Buffalo or KC against San Francisco.
And during our hot chit challenge on Sunday, mid game, because that game is not a noon game, thank God. The Giants and the Vikings. Listen,
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit, he's got him. Oh boy. Jeff, I will tell you, get like a glove that you would use for like, jobs or something like that, so you don't have to touch that chip.
I'm gonna regret the living hell out of doing this.
So stop staring at it. You don't have to think about it till then.
I mean,
make sure you get some milk. Make sure you get some ice cream. Make sure you get some bread. Make sure you get some Pepto. Look, see, even I got Pepto.
15 minutes before I even try this, I'm gonna have to drink some Pepto. I'm looking up tits. I'm like, I gotta prepare myself for this.
You don't think I already know this? You don't think I already know this? And now, I will admit that your poop will be black. I said it.
Should I eat? I should probably eat something beforehand. That way,
you're definitely gonna want to. But also, your shits will be harder later.
This is gonna hurt.
And it will be black.
But
again, we're doing 3 streams on Sunday. We're doing the noon game with the Bills and Dolphins, the 3:30 game between the Giants and the Vikings, and the night game.
At halftime on that 3:30 game, we will suffer.
And the night game, which will be the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Mm-hmm. So we're all in for Sunday. Now, the Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl skills competition.
I'm looking this up real quick. Pro Bowl skills competition. What in the blue hell are we looking at here? Look, and it just said, hold on. I got this. Oh my God. The NFL has announced today the 8 unique skills competition that Pro Bowl players from the AFC and NFC will compete in during the 2023 Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon.
Oh, yeah.
Taking place over 2 days in Las Vegas, the skills challenges will be broadcasted live for the first time on Thursday, February 2nd on ESPN from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern in an epic made-for-TV event. And the competitions will continue Sunday, February 5 throughout the day, along with the first ever NFL flag football games. The AFC will be led by Peyton Manning, AFC head coach, Ray Lewis, AFC defensive coordinator, and Diana Flores, AFC offensive coordinator. And the NFC will be led by Eli Manning, NFC head coach, DeMarcus Ware, NFC defensive coordinator, and Vanita Croce, NFC offensive coach. Oh my God. What are the games? Okay. The games are Epic Pro Bowl Dodgeball. A multi-round tournament of classic dodgeball featuring 4 teams of 5 players that begins with the offenses and defenses from both conferences squaring off. This is bad. I swear. This is bad.
This is so cringe.
What the hell is this?
This is so cringe.
Something called Lightning Round.
Oh
New this year, each conference will select 16 players to complete in a 3-part elimination challenge that will leave 1 player at the end to earn 3 points for his conference. In the first event, Lightning Round Splash Catch, the teams pairing for each conference will toss water balloons back and forth from increasing distances. This sounds like fucking youth camp. What the hell is this? What? So the first game is them tossing water balloons back and forth to see who can last the longest. What? Bro, right? All right. The second game in the Lightning Round is called High Stakes. Advancing players will attempt to catch punch from the jug machine to earn a place from the representing conference in the final round of the competition. In the final part of the competition, Lightning Round, Thrill of the Spill. What the fuck? The remaining players from each conference will aim at targets attached to a bucket hanging above an opposing conference's coach. The first to dump the bucket on the opposing coach wins 3 points.
What?
And that's just the second thing. That's not dodge. That's Lightning Round. That's the second thing. That's Lightning Round. Longest drive. 4 players from each conference will be competing to challenge to drive a golf ball the furthest distance. It's a golf challenge. What? What is this? It's a golf challenge. At the Pro Bowl?
What the heck?
I don't know what this is, man. Oh my god.
What is
Wait a minute. We got a classic though. Precision passing, presented by EA Sports Madden NFL 23 Mobile. It's the classic, hey, hit the targets, get the points. Classic thing at the Pro Bowl. Oh, classic. Best catch, presented by Uber Eats. Literally, they're trying to do. I don't like it. Oh, there's also Gridiron Gauntlet. A side-by-side relay race showing strength, speed, and agility. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is where they go through the gauntlet and try to... Yeah, okay. Tic-tac-toe. Oh, that's where the kickers are playing tic-tac-toe, doing with field goal kicks. Move the chains. 4 teams will compete in side-by-side... What the fuck? Oh, let me read this again. 4 teams, 2 teams from each conference, will compete side-by-side in a weighted wall pool that will showcase their strength, speed, and ingenuity. Ingenuity. My apologies. Each team of 5 players is responsible for pulling a wall, loading up heavy weights 10 yards as quickly as possible using first down chains. The winner. Oh my god, this is something else. I'm not watching this.
Tony, this is my thoughts on this.
You serious?
Yeah, exactly. It's horrible, man. Look, and then the game itself is flag football. Like, come on.
Tony, I don't care. I had to download that clip. I'm like, you know what? This sums up my thoughts on the Pro Bowl.
Man.
Gentlemen, what is the Pro Bowl? How can we make this exciting for the fans and not risk injury? You come up with freaking dodgeball, golf, water balloons.
It's bad, man. It's bad, man. I will say though, it's better than the shit they've been putting on the field the last few years. Because the Pro Bowl game itself it's been boring. It's been boring.
Wow.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, and luckily, that's the week where Super Bowl used to be, but the week before is the conference championship week, and we don't have to worry about interruptions because Jeff, we're going to be watching both of those games live.
Oh, should we do a stream for the Pro Bowl just to laugh at how dumb this is?
I kind of want to do a stream for the Pro Bowl. I kind of want to do the stream for the Pro Bowl. I do. Let's do it. We're in. We're doing the stream for the Pro Bowl. All right. Now let's talk about. Look, I think we're done for football for right now, and we're going to switch over to the National Basketball Association. And why are there so many high-scoring games? Why are players scoring the massive amount of points?
Because literally offense sells. Offense sells so much in today's society. The 3-ball literally is so freaking hype. Like seeing Steph Curry just drop 30, 40, 50-piece combo from outside the arc. The authority of the dunk has lost so much value. Yes, Garrett, I know you hate basketball. So
hey Garrett, we do appreciate you being here, brother. If you want to pop in for the stream on Sunday, we will send you an invite for that game for sure. Hey, look, Jeff, we're talking about his Bills, man, and if we want to put also a member of Stadium Junkies Media. Remember that. But for like right now, like we had the other night, Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points.
Luka dropping 40 like it's nothing.
Luka dropping, he had a 60, 20, and 10 game, and then also already had 2 other 50-point games this season. There's already been 6 players this season who has scored 55 plus in a game. Like what is actually going on here? I honestly think it's the lack. The referees are not blowing the whistle. He's like, I don't know if we should put him on the stream.
I don't know.
And I'm over here like anybody and everybody is welcome.
All right.
Look, let's have him on. It could be fun.
This could be very entertaining.
But I will say, like everybody's scoring crazy amount of points. Everybody is. Like Steph Curry's done it. Giannis has done it. Yeah, exactly. Offense sells, but at the same time, it's not these subpar stars that are doing it. It's the superstars.
How are the Wizards doing?
Really want me to? All right, let me give Garrett.
Garrett, would you prefer the lie or the truth?
I'm about to give him the truth.
I'm electric. You're okay.
I'm about to give him the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth. Okay.
The Zards.
He prefers the truth. He prefers the truth.
It's not good right now. They are 12th in the Eastern Conference, 17-24. Lost their last 3, and then tonight they're playing Chicago, and Chicago's not a pushover team. They're not playing great basketball right now either. They're also dealing with some injuries. So,
I wonder who got injured in the Wizard. I wonder who got injured. Is it a unicorn?
No, I'm saying the Bulls are hurt.
The Bulls. Okay.
No, the Wizards are just not playing good ball right now. To be honest with you.
Could be worse. Yeah, you're right.
It could be a lot worse. I mean, you could be Detroit.
Poor Detroit.
Or you could be Houston. Or you could be San Antonio. Beal is still out. Yeah, he's still out. Okay. So you guys are really relying on Kuzma and Kristaps Porzingis, and that's not a good look. What's even weirder is to say, did I have Kyle Kuzma's shoes? I have his shoes. Wow. You want proof.
And how much did that set you back?
Look, you want proof? There you go. It says Kuzma inside.
Wow. How much did that set you back?
I don't want to talk. That's a while ago. That was like 120. But
120. Wow.
All of my shoes cost over $100. All of them.
Okay.
Except for one pair that I got for free from Puma. They sent them to me for free.
Sent them to you for free, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Puma was very generous. I mean, can we get sponsorship from Puma, or we got to work?
I would love. We got to work towards that, but I would love it. I would rock Puma. sorry. You know, let me just do one of these. You see those right there? Those LaMelo balls right there.
Yeah, here we go.
Somebody thought those were fucking Kobe's the other day. I'm like, I see why, because they do have that Grinch colorway on there. Am I wrong, Jeff?
You're not wrong, but Garrett, you started him flexing out his shoe game.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I feel good. You know, I got my hats. I got my fucking shoes. You know, the things that a big guy can wear naturally, easily.
And Garrett, you should ask him about his hat collection. All those hats.
There's more on the other side of the door. There's more on the other side of the door.
His goal is to get a hat for every single team.
Yep. My next hat is going to be...
Even the Yankees?
Yes, even the Yankees, yes.
Wow.
What do you want from me? Of course. Like, when I say every team, I'm going to get one for every team. I'm going to get something from every team in the NFL. That includes the Eagles, Commanders, and Giants. I'm going to get one for every team in the NBA. That includes the Spurs and the Rockets and the Heat. And also the MLB, which that includes the Yankees. Also, my next hat really needs to be a Manchester City hat. You know, I rock with Man City. But now, I'll be honest, the NBA has been more exciting this season. Let's get back on subject for a second.
The NBA, I said, yeah, offense sells in the NBA. Defense, like literally physical. Couldn't pair me. Come on.
You see that Maverick? You see where that Mavericks hat is? Right underneath is 2 Red Sox hats.
Come on, City, Manchester City. We'll get. Man,
City.
I need to start watching soccer again.
If I'm correct, Garrett, if you're still in here, let me know. Saturday is the Derby, right? Yeah, I believe it is. Oh, DeBruyne. Oh, stop it.
now Garrett's flexing now.
Oh yeah, Jeff. Saturday is the Derby. It's the Manchester Derby between United and City, which it will be at 6:30 in the morning. Yep. Luckily, it's probably going to be either on NBC or Peacock. So
6:30.
6:30 in the morning on Saturday morning.
Do I want to get up for that?
No, I don't. Nope, I got to work that day, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I will say,
offense. Yeah, NBA now. NBA and high scores. Offense sells. Defense is not. That's why we're getting more high scoring. That's why we get on these little BS no calls. Like we get BS like soft calls.
And also, right now, your stars are playing good ball.
You want to just get off NBA and just start talking hockey now?
Well, hold on. He said he's taping it. No, I don't want to. No. The Nets are playing good ball right now. The Celtics are playing good ball right now. The Bucks are playing good ball. The Sixers, Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs are playing good ball right now.
I think the Canes are the surprise team in the NBA right now. Or
the Kings are playing good ball. It's the Kings. It's the Kings because they're still up there, and they're not slowing down. They're really not slowing down. Mavs are still playing some good ball. The Pelicans are playing good ball. The Grizz are on a 7-game winning streak right now. The Nuggets are still the best team in the West.
Do you think the Mavs can still get past the first round?
I do. As it
stands right now.
I do believe so, but I would love to see them get at least one more piece before we can talk about where they're going to be. But
the problem with the Mavs is they don't have that many assets to trade.
Well, apparently there's a lot of talks right now involving Tim Hardaway Jr. And it sounds like he would be the piece to move. Where we could probably get some.
What would you get? What do you ideally can get for Hardaway?
Depends on who you trade with. Like, apparently we're in talks with Miami, possibly.
Whom?
I don't even know. I would love to get some shooters because I know they got shooters on that team. I'll take a Duncan. I'll take a Duncan Robinson. But we need more than that.
It ain't sexy. It's not gonna turn a lot of heads. Like literally,
no.
The Mavs, like I don't know what the Mavs need. Maybe they might need another center. They might, but they do need some pro.
No, we don't need no more center. No more bigs. No more fucking bigs. No more bigs.
People that can actually take pressure off of Luka and just facilitate
the issue.
The ball
also, right now is we don't realize how much Maxi Kleber does for the team. And Maxi Kleber being out with that knee injury right now.
When's he coming back?
It should be hopefully within the next few weeks. But Christian Wood is playing damn good basketball right now. So he's doing what he needs to do. Now, if you guys here is what I call the end of the sports talk.
Mm-hmm.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be flipping our content over to others, to the world of professional wrestling, because the big news coming out of today was the rumor. All it was a goddamn rumor.
Thank God.
WWE possibly being sold to the Saudi Arabia Public Fund.
Not Saudi. Anyone but Saudi. No.
And what I will tell everybody overreacted.
Yes, yeah, I fell for the Genjutsu too.
I read enough information online to know that was like, I even sent it to you in a text. Yeah, Garrett,
we're wrestling fans, so
Garrett, hey, we're gonna be watching the Royal Rumble at the end of the month, for crying out loud, dude. This channel was kind of low-key built on wrestling.
Like Garrett, like literally, it's built on wrestling. We took a little bit of a break. I started it back up with the same videos, and then we're kicking off some steam, literally doing these live streams and actually doing our pods here. So literally, the goal here is to just expand even bigger and like cover all types of sports, whether it's wrestling, whether it's NASCAR. Hell, I might even do a baseball game, but that might be boring as hell. But I'm gonna at least try.
Oh, that would be boring as hell. Don't get me wrong. I'm sorry, that'd be boring
no disrespect. Fuck. Yeah, none taken.
And the fact that I'm gonna no, hey bro, you good? Hey, listen. Like, me and Jeff went to WrestleMania last year. I went to a few other wrestling events as well.
Best event I've ever went to.
Honestly, yeah. Now,
the best wrestling event I've ever went to.
The thing with the WWE, the Saudi thing. Okay, I did want to talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
If it was to happen, right? If it was to happen, it would affect a bunch of people in the company, because we know how the Saudi Arabian government is about women and LGBTQ like people.
Yes.
And especially, okay, let's start with the one that is not in any of those groups, Sami Zayn.
The biggest baby face, potentially going to be the biggest baby face since Daniel Bryan.
And everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's supposed to be getting this major push." And right now, if that sale was like rumored to happen, but it's not happening right now, thank God. Ariel Helwani, if you guys know MMA, you know who the fuck Ariel Helwani is. Ariel Helwani has people who are inside of WWE, and he got word that the rumor is just a rumor. It's not true.
Tony, I told you this in head to head. If Vince is now back as chairman, he forced his way back in. Let's get that out the way. And literally like, if you're going to sell the company, since he's the majority shareholder, You can't do it without me. I will not approve any sale unless I'm in charge. So he literally forced his way back in. If Vince goes back to creative, Tony, I'm done. I am done. I'm done. I've seen.
I'll still watch it. I'll still watch it.
I've seen enough, Tony. I've seen the good things that happen when Vince doesn't run creative, and I cannot go back. I'm just telling you. Look, if it happens, it happens. All right. And it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a S show. If I just keep him away from creative, he can return as chairman and all that, but just keep his hands off of creative.
Well, right now, okay, let's get back to where I was going. Yeah. Sami Zayn, he is of Syrian descent.
And Saudis don't like Syrian.
No, not at all. All the women on the roster would be highly affected by this, not knowing where their status is going to be, and also the LGBTQ members of the roster, which there are a lot, and people don't realize they're going to be affected highly.
They don't walk.
I think everybody would walk in this situation. Yes. But if, again, like I'll always say, if you don't feel comfortable watching this, there are other things to watch that are wrestling related. If you want to watch that, there is AEW, there is Impact Wrestling, there is New Japan, there is MLW. Hell, no, I won't suggest that one because I feel like they're going to get sold at some point. So, sorry, NWA, not gonna bring you up.
There are options.
There's plenty of other options, and you go to where you feel like you want to watch.
If Vince goes back to creative, I'm all in on AEW. I'm all in.
And remember, we are also going to be streaming AEW Revolution in March.
That's on a Saturday or a Sunday.
It's always a Sunday with them.
Good, as long as it's on a Sunday.
Now, I do want to bring up the other options that could possibly be sold to.
You got Comcast, or NBC. You got Fox.
Pretty much, just think of all of the major American television companies.
I'm cool. Anyone but Fox will do well. I mean, I trust Fox's sporting department. The political, I'm not even about to get in. I'm not even about to get into that. The sporting department, yes.
I actually would be okay with Disney because Disney actually has rights for WWE overseas, and Disney already has.
They have WWE. So the American rights are the NBC and split between NBC and Fox, right?
Because it's split between. But when it comes to streaming, because Peacock is not available in all countries, of course not.
Yeah.
Disney Plus actually has all WWE content in certain countries. And also, I feel like, imagine, okay, think about this real quick. All right, listen, just picture with me. You go to Disney World or Disneyland, right? And you see faux versions of John Cena, of The Undertaker, of Stone Cold Steve Austin, of Roman Reigns walking around the parks to sell to your kids. Like, come on.
All right, go to Universal Studios for that. I would rather go to Universal Studios.
But I'm saying, like, either way, like, say if NBC Universal did buy that, probably same thing would happen over there.
Can you and me at least both agree? Anyone but Saudi. Anyone but Saudi.
Yeah, nobody wants the Saudis to buy the company. And it even makes it worse because they already have a working relationship with the Saudi government.
Anyone but Saudi.
Here's what I'll call it. And I heard somebody say this earlier. It's literally the Saudi government sports washing their beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
I have never heard that term until today.
Sports washing,
which is trying to wash over people's eyes with other sports. Yeah, with because think about this, okay? I heard that if I'm correct, I heard that the Mavericks are playing like 2 games over there next year in preseason. I think it's either
Start talking.
Preseason 2023.
Start talking, Tony.
I'm working on it. Hold on.
I need answers.
No, my bad. Abu Dhabi. Oh, my bad.
Okay then. You were about to give me a heart attack, sir.
Because it looks like they're going to be playing 2 preseason games overseas. And one of those games in particular, you put that microphone a little
You don't, not like this though. Not like this.
You can have it like this all day.
I'd rather not.
I know. So they're playing a game in Spain and I believe 2 games in Abu Dhabi. And it looks like they'll be playing against Luka's old team, Real Madrid.
Not bad.
So, a little bit of like a throwback for people who are fans of Luka Doncic. But
praise Luka.
Hey, think about this real quick. Okay, with AEW, the cons are always been open. They've been open about everything going on. WWE, say if the sale to the Saudis, this is a hypothetical.
Yeah.
Say if the sale to the Saudis happens.
Yeah.
One, they would no longer be a publicly traded company. They would go private.
They would go private, yes.
That meaning they would not have to put all of their account information out in public. You wouldn't know the numbers. You wouldn't know nothing.
Yes.
I also believe that the quality of television programming would change drastically. So I would love to see what happens, but at this point, I don't know.
Just not Saudi.
Yeah. And now we're on to other topics. Thank God. Jeff, look, I want to be real with you. I am not excited for video games this year.
There's plenty to be excited for me.
There's a lot of stuff to be excited about, but I have finally heard that there is supposed to be a Xbox showcase sometime this month.
You got to show me. That's what you got to show me something that's really worth my time.
Yeah, I know.
You got to show me something. Your problem is you don't have any. The problem is with the Xbox. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You don't have games that sell the console. You have literally, Game Pass is your best thing. But why are you having to put old and new games on a Netflix streaming service, maybe games for Netflix, basically? Literally, the games last year for PlayStation were gigantic. Were pretty much gigantic. You had Horizon at the beginning of the year. Very solid game. Then at the end of the year, you had God of War Ragnarok, one of the best games I've ever played. And a shareholder. Oh, we got breaking news. A shareholder has sued Vince McMahon in Delaware, accusing him of wielding his 81 to outsuit, replacing him with loyalty. Did that just come on Twitter?
About 42 minutes ago. Yeah. Why do you think I subtly changed the thumbnails back? the things back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's wild.
I never thought I'd say this,
but it's I guarantee you it's the first of many lawsuits coming in.
Get him out. Please. Get him out. Thank you, shareholders. Thank you, please.
So I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see.
Now that's a shareholder has sued. Bravo. Thank you. Get him out of here, please.
Now, Let's talk about the Golden Globes. How it was.
We haven't finished. We haven't finished on the gaming. Like
the gaming real quick. Yeah.
You mean to tell me there's not a single video game you are even at least excited about this year?
I mean, the game that I was excited about initially for this year got delayed to next year.
Which game is that?
It was the college football game.
Oh, college football?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out this year. It's not coming out this year. It'll be coming out next year now. And
also, January 19th, you get access to you get access to Persona 4 and Persona on the Game Pass. You should give those a shot.
Yeah, those are games I'm interested in
this year. You should give them a shot. Trust me. February, there's not really much for me that's been confirmed. Oh, that's Horizon. That's the VR game. Destiny 2. Literally, there's nothing for me until March. March 17th, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That is the game
I'm a little excited for that, but I don't know if I'll buy it.
Granted, at least. And then on March 24th, Resident Evil 4 remake. Should never been remade. But hey, and then May 26th, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
I probably will get that. Just because.
Kevin Conroy.
Well, I've been anticipating this game for well over a year now, and as soon as I heard they were making this game, I was like, okay, when are we gonna get it? When are we gonna get it? Because I want it. 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 Like desperately want it.
And then also May 12th, probably the game of the year. No contest. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna call it in the UK because Tears from the Kingdom. Oh,
and then this will be a big. June 2nd, Street Fighter 6. Literally, fighting games are gonna rejoice. Final Fantasy 16 on June 22nd, 2 days after my birthday. Who knew?
Hearing good things about that game too, as well.
I can't wait for it. Literally, the games I'm gonna buy. March, Jedi Survivor. That's day one. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, because Kevin Conroy is literally going to be. This will be the last time I get to hear him play as Batman. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. I don't know if I'm gonna get freaking Legend of Zelda because I still haven't played Breath of the Wild, and Street Fighter 6 I'm probably gonna get, but I'm not that crazy about. But the game I'm really need to know a release date. Come E3 time. Spider-Man 2.
We'll probably see. We'll probably see. I guarantee you, we'll see an announced date before E3.
I need. It's been slated for fall this year. I need a release date. That's literally all I'm waiting for. And literally, what else besides Legend of Zelda? What does Nintendo have in play? And
apparently, we're all supposed to be getting what is it? A direct at some point, but at the same time, I believe that Nintendo. I predict at some point this year, Nintendo will be announcing a new system,
a new Switch, maybe.
Not a new Switch, a new system. No more Switches, no Pros. I believe they're going to tell everybody that the new Zelda game will be the last one for this one, and it also will be debuting on the next one. That's what I truly believe. I don't believe you need a Pro system in this day and age. What I believe you need is an upgrade of the entirety of the system itself.
And also, we still have to wonder on Nintendo, they're still having Mario Kart DLC. Ugh. Can we get Mario Kart 9 already? A Mario Kart track. There's still got 8 more tracks to go.
That's what I think will happen is the next Mario Kart game will be on the next system.
I think they're just delaying that. They're probably just delaying that. But Xbox, this is a make or break year. Like, you have that game for Bethesda. What's it called again?
Starfield.
I need to see more. Like literally, I'm just looking at that. Like the problem with Xbox is they don't give their developers time. They just want to buy They just want to buy these companies and just not give them the time to polish a game.
Well,
make it actually really.
They actually are giving them time right now. They are giving them time.
Like Starfield needs to be a hit because literally,
it's been in development for years. Like even before Xbox bought Bethesda, it was in development. It's just now that Xbox has bought Bethesda, now it's going to be an Xbox exclusive. Kind of like the same way we got years ago an Elder Scrolls 6 announcement, and we haven't heard anything yet about it because it's still being worked on. That was before COVID.
True, COVID did screw up a lot of stuff in the gaming department. And do you think we haven't heard anything from NetherRealm? Nothing whatsoever, like from Ed Boon and his team. Are we getting
here something this year?
Mortal Kombat 12, maybe, or
I think the reason we haven't heard anything this year or in the last few months is because of the merger between Warner Brothers and Discovery, and how they're going to work out new departments and everything like that. So that's the reason we haven't heard from that side. But what
do you want? An Injustice 3 or MK12?
Well, I want to see what the studios are going to be looking at, like, because until we know what happens with the studios, then after we know what's going to go on with the studios, then we can know what's going to happen with the games.
Indeed, but literally, like right now, like I said, best game Jedi Survivor. I'm getting freaking Kill the Justice League, and then at June I find out what the second half of the year will be.
Bless you.
Jesus. Thank you. But movie. Are there any movies you're looking forward to at the first half of the year? We got the gaming part done, but are there any movies you want to look forward to besides
movies? Quantumania, of course. What is it? Cocaine Bear looks like an absolute head rush of a movie that I want to watch.
Go see that movie.
I'm going to probably go see it. I really am. And I know it comes out in February as well. I probably Oppenheimer.
Yes, I want to see that. Yeah, that's the
Oppenheimer.
movie. Yes.
No, I've already said my plans for that day is going to be fucking hilarious. I'm going to go see Oppenheimer and the Barbie movie in the same day.
Why?
They're both come out the same day.
And
I'm gonna buy different times to go to watch both movies. And I'm gonna watch them both.
Oh my god, you're actually
oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna go through with it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I'm not here on a Sunday stream, just know I'm probably gonna be here.
Yeah.
At least it's in July. It's in July, so I have some time.
Maybe we should do movie reviews. Like we go see a movie and then we just do a quick review on them. I wouldn't mind doing that, honestly.
Yeah, we could do a one shot on that.
Well, a one shot, one opportunity. Literally, there's nothing movie wise I want to see until February 17th with Quantumania.
I think.
And February 24th is Cocaine Bear. March 3rd, Creed 3. Yes.
Never seen any of the Creed movies, so I have no interest at the moment.
I'm in. You should go see them.
Yeah, I know I should, but here's the thing. I don't have any way of watching it right now, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't have the Creed movies on Netflix. March 17th, Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
I don't care.
Bro, you're not a fan of DC, but I'm going to see Shazam, and then my action movie, John Wick Chapter 4. Cannot wait. Nothing there. April. Mario. We finally
get to see the Mario movie, yeah.
April. I might actually dress up as Waluigi for that movie.
I think everybody thinks that movie's going to be trash, and I genuinely think
it's going to be good.
It may be one of the best video game adaptations to a movie ever. But the issue is the best video game adaptation at the moment, period, is The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah, I need to watch that. That's right.
I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, man. It's such an easy game to like transition over to from video game to screen because most of it was storytelling. Unlike
literally, The Last of Us is universally, the first part is universally praised from everyone who's played the game. They're like, this game's a godforsaken masterpiece.
And then you see the actors and actresses that are playing the certain people from the game. Mm-hmm. And you cannot deny the fact that these guys look like they should be in the games. Like these are the faces that you're going to be seeing as these characters for the next few years. Because this series is not, it's already been renewed for season 2.
I will admit though, I was a little bit skeptical about Pedro Pascal for Joel, but he plays that role really well. Never
be skeptical about Pedro Pascal. Like period.
Can't wait for the Mandalorian.
Mando season 3 is coming out this year. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good things coming out this year.
And then it's just Tony, May 5th, Guardians 3.
On Cinco de Mayo. I will be at that movie when it opens on the 4th, technically. May the 4th be with you. I will have a margarita. And I will watch that movie and cry my ass off, probably.
So far, Fast 10. Are you going to see it?
I haven't seen 9 yet. I got to watch 9 first.
Do now.
It's on HBO Max. Might as well.
Yeah, don't spend your money on go see that movie. Just watch it on stream. June 2nd, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
I'll probably watch that, of course. I still haven't seen the first one.
Tony, before you watch Fast 9, I need you to watch Into the Spider-Verse.
Well, tell me how to watch it first, and then we can talk.
Shouldn't it be on Netflix?
No.
Yes.
It's not on there.
I could have sworn last I checked it was on there.
It's not. Remember, they do take content off.
Man, you disappoint. You've got to go see that movie. Oh, it's not on Disney Plus. Dang it.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. None of the Spider-Man movies are on Disney Plus.
That's a shame. I really need you to go see this movie. So I'll find that off air for you.
All right. Now we are pretty much at the end of this show for today. Check us out. We doing our live streams all over the place all the time. Just check us out. You have when you open up our page on YouTube, upcoming live streams will be the first thing that you see on our page.
Yes.
So, you'll see what we got going on in the future. We're going to be here Sunday from pretty much noon to 10 p.m. Constantly watching football this week. Like, holy hell. And then we got a lot of things going on. We're going to try to watch every Sunday game this playoffs. We got the Pockies One Chip Challenge during halftime of the Giants-Vikings game. Also, follow us on all of our socials. The links are in the bottom screen, bottom in the comments. So also like, share, subscribe, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your bald-headed granny, tell everybody about us. But now, my name is Tony Lopez.
This is Jeffrey Burtis.
Signing out. Peace, y'all.